She got addiction too. She fun to listen to. She good at mixing too. She good at getting loose. Can kick it just like Bruce. Constructing any boo. I take her to the boo. We'll hit the movie shoot. Bring it to the fresh fruit. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. We'll hit the movie shoot. I wanna look like...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Telepathy with... I'm Nico, and I'm joined by my identical twin brother, Jack.
Dude.
Jack, how are you?
Dude, I'm just so fly right now. Went to the cantina.
Amazing.
Went to the cantina last night.
Yes.
With some friends, and our sister, and
Yes.
we just had a blast.
Absolute blast.
We almost had a Baja blast.
Come on, dude.
Come on, man, so good.
Come on. They
Baja blast
they're
with
a little Casamigos floater.
Dude, the fact that they use Casamigos over there,
Crazy.
it
almost seems wasteful.
I don't know, man. I think
Okay.
they just use the right shit.
No way.
Come on, Casamigos.
Casamigos and Baja Blast?
Yeah, man.
I drink Casamigos neat.
It's a look. It's
that
It's a
good.
tale of two cities. It's a Romeo and Juliet tale. it's a mixture unlike any other. Baja Blast and Casa. It's the best.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Can I do a quick shout out to
Please.
my guy Winston Salk?
Please.
And I can use his because that's his name.
Yep.
And he's an artist, and he made the
intro that you just heard.
The intro that you just heard, that song is called Richard Gere, and the artist's name is Class, K-L-A-S. Oh my gosh, it's Salk backwards. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, you didn't get that?
Oh, yeah, I guess it just makes sense.
That just makes sense. Wow. Yeah, well, he's just like super, super, super good. And I actually heard him record this, I think, in his room. And dude, I heard it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
And then I heard it for real.
He's got a couple good banging lines in there.
Oh, the whole thing is ripping.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just ripping.
Yeah.
And he's got
the
some
whole
other
thing's
stuff
ripping,
coming up.
but like the I don't look like Richard Gere in a suit.
Yeah.
That one hit
Look
different.
Like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit.
That
Yeah,
hit
it's
different.
so sick.
Yeah.
Because I do want to look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit.
Yes. Tell me that you watch, Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman? Right?
Pretty Woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me you watch Pretty Woman and you don't think Richard Gere looks so
fire.
flipping good
Yeah.
in a suit.
Dude, it just
Either Richard Gere in Pretty Woman or
Chicago, bro.
Or Daniel
Dude, are you talking
Craig
about Chicago?
in Casino Royale.
Oh, well, I mean,
Daniel
of
Craig
course,
Casino Royale
of
when he's
course.
coming out of
That's just
when he's
different.
coming out of the seaplane
Look, you've got a British
in the
bloke
Bahamas and he's got that gray suit on.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I've only wanted to wear gray suits.
to wear gray suits.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah. Well, either way, looking like Richard Gere when you're in a suit.
Absolutely.
Guys, go listen to Class. Go listen to Richard Gere. Go listen to his other stuff. He's available on YouTube. You can listen to his stuff there. You can also listen to his stuff on Spotify, I'm pretty sure, pretty soon. If not already, he'll be dropping stuff in the future, of course.
If you like the intro, give it a listen. Give it a listen. I think we have one more shout out.
Yes, we do. And this is a new development, guys, because through Anchor, we which is the platform that we're using to disperse this podcast, we can see who listens to this podcast, Telepathy.
Not only who, but where they listen
yes,
to
yes,
it. Right?
So 97% are in the United States.
And we thought 100% would be in it, and so we
Absolutely,
were kind of thinking,
because
okay,
we would
where
think,
else?
Because we would think, who else? Who the fuck else
Where?
would listen to the podcast other than our friends and our family and people we know?
Yeah.
Because that would make no sense.
Right.
Except if you're in Portugal.
Portugal.
Because we got some motherfuckers in Portugal listen to us.
Yes,
bro.
we do.
So if you're in Portugal and you're listening to Telepathy right now and it's episode 5, please DM me.
Unbelievable.
Please DM me at Jack_Bianchi_ BIANCHI_. And you can
I think you're our first
DM
international.
us,
I think you're our first
you can
international
text
listener
us.
for sure.
Oh, absolutely, our first international listener,
yeah.
and it's a big milestone, I think. And
We just want to value you.
I want to know you, and I want to find out who the fuck you are, and I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So let's get a date set up.
Yep.
For sure. Anyway, let's.
I have some icebreakers. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No. Absolutely, please.
Yeah, I just have some icebreakers that I just
Some weekly
came
updates.
up. Not weekly updates from me.
Okay.
But just some icebreakers that I was just looking on Apple News this morning,
Oh, for sure.
and I saw some really, really, really funny things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you remember the Satan shoe?
Yes, of course, Nico.
The Satan shoe. If
Yes,
you,
with the drop of human blood in the soul of it.
Yes, the
Literally
Satan
in
shoe.
the soul of it. Oh my gosh.
If you're funny, if you are not familiar with the Satan shoe, it is a shoe that was dropped by the Satan shoes, a modified version of Nike's Air Max 97. Each pair features a bronze pentagram charm, inverted
Nice.
cross, and one drop of human blood, with a
Nice.
price tag of $1,018.
Look, we're gonna be ripping on the shoe, and then our listener in Portugal has like 7 pairs of the shoe. Oh my gosh.
And guess how many they made?
666.
That's
of
correct.
Course,
That's
'cause
correct.
Of course.
Well,
Of course.
Turns out, recent event. Turns out that Nike sued him.
Nike sued who?
Nike sued.
Lil Nas X?
Nike announced Thursday that it settled a lawsuit against MSCHF, the company that collaborated with Lil Nas X,
Okay.
who produced the controversial Satan shoe.
Okay.
There was a recall that Nike said,
Okay.
and this is what Nike came out saying.
Yeah, let's go, Nike. Come on.
Filed a lawsuit soon after the shoes were released, alleging that they violated its trademark and damaged its brand. The company said
They were about to
shoes
make
were,
a Satan shoe too, and they got to it.
Yeah.
And then Lil Nas X got to it first.
Well, they used a Nike shoe.
Oh, well, you can't
They
do
used
that.
they used an Air Max 97. They used 666 pairs of Air Max 97.
Oh, you can't do that.
If you have Nike's permission.
Right, but they didn't, of course.
I
Because
don't know.
Because Lil Nas
Anyway,
X.
the company said the shoes were likely, in quotations, likely to cause confusion and dilution and create an erroneous association between MSCHF's products and Nike.
Erroneous. Indeed.
Probably the funniest
I know
thing
what that
to
means.
happen this last year was Lil Nas X coming out with the Satan shoe with his red tinted contacts that he wore during the photo shoot.
Those are scary.
Those were crazy. Looked like a Sith Lord.
Yes. Darth Nas the Wise. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth X? Darth Nas?
Darth Nas the Wise.
Darth Nas the Wise. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. He was said to have... He was so powerful, he was even able to lap dance on Satan.
Create life.
Create life.
Oh,
Or death.
man.
Or Satan shoes in this case.
Or some shoes. Yeah, exactly. And
am
the funniest thing was that this guy who I follow on Instagram,
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name, he made a clapback to the Satan shoes.
Clap.
He made a clapback.
Clap that shit.
And he made a copy, not a copy, he made his own version of an Air Max 97 with Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Chick-fil-A Air Max 97s.
Slammer.
And on the side of it was John 3:16
Oh,
and in
slammer.
quotations, my pleasure. And on the tongue instead of a upside down cross was a normal cross.
Was an actual cross.
Yeah. So
Go
anyway,
Jesus.
go Jesus. Go
Go
Chick-fil-A.
Jesus. Go Jesus.
Chick-
And I'll
how
tell
about
you what,
how about win for Chick-fil-A for bringing us back to the early / mid 2000s contemporary Christian instrumental versions of their. You always go into the bathroom at Chick-fil-A and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, how do I know this song?
Yeah. And it's always just like
And it's our age group
point
is
of
like,
grace or,
oh my gosh, or like Mercy Me, Casting Crowns.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You're just
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Oh, damn. Bro, don't bring up SCC. Don't bring up the old SCC for me.
I'm diving in.
Okay.
I'm going.
Oh, my gosh. Bro,
Yeah,
that was
dude.
like...
That
way-
was a way back
I was
machine,
listening to
wasn't
that
it?
in the womb.
Yeah, dude.
I guess we were, huh?
Shit.
Okay.
I just have
you know what?
one-
I just heard this.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
I just have one more
No, you got this.
interesting news article that I read this morning, and
We
I
got
want
a lot of stuff going on today.
We have a lot of stuff going on today. Maybe it's gonna go a little over 45 minutes. Hopefully, you guys are into it. We have there was a tiger that was roaming free in the suburbs
A
of
wild tiger?
no, a tiger in a zoo, the Houston Zoo.
The Houston Zoo.
That was, I guess.
Is this like our Harambe? What's gonna happen right now?
No,
Not
was Harambe accidentally released? Because this tiger was.
No.
And this tiger
freaking
and this,
way.
this
in
tiger
Houston, huh?
started to roam the suburbs of Houston, and
That's
it was
what you get.
found. And
That's what you get, Astros.
it's funny. I could only imagine some, I don't know. I could only imagine, some
Yeah.
poor. No one was hurt. Obviously, no one was hurt. No one was killed. This tiger
Or
wasn't
just like,
that big.
Like
It
getting
was super.
just
Tiger was
driving your
scared of
kids-
everyone.
no, just driving your kids to soccer practice,
And
then
all of a sudden,
this
this tiger just,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
kind
Or
of
maybe
going-
just jumps the fence into your backyard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, starts eating your dog, or your dog's food, or
Yeah.
maybe your cat,
Yeah.
or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
That would be
kind of be sick though.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then
it'd be
after-
memorable.
After it ate my cat, I would then tame it. And then
Tame the tiger.
what I would do is I would then
Would you call it Tony?
no, of course not.
I would name it Tony.
And then I would lay out my hand on its head, dung, and then I'd put it into a deep sleep, and then I would enter its dreams,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would become friends with that tiger in its dreams,
Wow.
and then when that tiger would wake up,
Inception.
we'd be best friends.
That's like mind control, bro.
Yeah,
That's mind control.
deal with it.
If I had a tiger, I would go sailing with it, and it would be like
You would
life,
go sailing with
yeah,
it.
and then it'd be like life,
Tigers don't like water, bro.
it'd be like Life of Pi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I'd
Yeah.
feel like Pi.
And then they grow, and then they have a friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
Neither
we
of us
grow a
have
friendship
seen that
through
movie, though, so we
hardship.
don't really know how that ends.
You've never seen Life of Pi?
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, what happened to the tiger?
I don't want
Bad
to give it away.
things?
I don't want to give it away for the listeners
Oh,
here.
come on.
I know.
That's so sad.
I know. It was pretty much all the entire movie was actually all an illusion.
Yeah. Bro, do you know why we you know what I just figured out? You know why we have a listener from Portugal?
What? Why?
Because we talked about Portugal the Man the other day. The other pod.
Stop it.
I'm a
I
I think so.
all right.
Gotta be.
There you go. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
just another news story for you guys.
Mhm.
There was a Stockton High School, the graduation speech. The principal went up, and got escorted off of the stage
Why?
because
Stripping.
he said this. Stockton, California High School principal was escorted off of school property by law enforcement officers
Mhm.
after his controversial graduation speech, telling the crowd, "Successful people stomp on each other."
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and I
Come
don't
on.
know who this
And
principal is, and it
Phil-
doesn't really matter. But could you imagine?
Yeah. Come on.
Received
You
several
spent
complaints
4
from
years.
parents that the principal at Stagg High School used the graduation as a platform for his personal grievances.
Like talking about his recent
addressing the
divorce or
senior
something.
addressing the senior class at the high school graduation is not the best time for therapy.
No, and that's what I learned. That's what I learned the hard way.
Really?
Yeah. When
I don't remember you speaking at our graduation.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Yeah, I did. I was towards the end.
Really?
And then I was kind of talking about, I got up there and basically just cried for like a half an hour. And then people didn't really like that. And so I kind of understand why nobody liked this guy talking about stomping on each other, because one, that's just false.
Yeah.
Because that's just like not. Look, I'm very successful.
Oh my.
I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm definitely not. But I would imagine that
Eyes rolling
successful
back into
people-
my skull.
I would imagine people would not do that. But anyway, should we go next door?
Let's go next door.
Ding dong on the clock, and
Let's
the
go
party
next
don't
door.
stop. Okay, starting with mild. Pico.
Here's the Pico. The Pico de Gallo.
The title
yummy.
of this is Plane Overhead.
Plane overhead. Okay, so where's this? Danville?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, there's planes overhead all the time, guys. And by the way,
San Ramon.
I'm working on my pilot's license, and so I love flying. Do
Do you fly over here
I
sometimes?
do, yeah.
Well, maybe this is you.
When was this posted? Today or yesterday?
Like a week ago, maybe.
I wasn't flying a week ago, but okay.
Okay, just say yes.
That was me.
In the last hour or so, I've been hearing planes
Yep.
fly over at least a half dozen times, but haven't been out to look. Anyone know what's going on?
Oh my god. Maybe there's just air
And
traffic.
here are
Jeez.
some of the comments.
Please.
I haven't heard anything, and I looked at Flight Tracker, and there aren't any planes around.
So she's hallucinating.
So this girl is hallucinating that because we
There
got
actually
someone
aren't any planes.
because we got someone in the tower, right? We
Yeah.
got someone in the tower in the comments
Are you serious?
who's looking at Flight Tracker. Well, yeah, they're looking at Flight Tracker.
Oh, okay, well, you can look at Flight Tracker and not be in the tower, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a joke. Just
Oh.
roll with it, my friend.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I'm rolling with you, man.
And it's Saturday and nice out. Supposed to be windy this afternoon, so people are getting their flights in while they can. Okay, that's probably
It's
right.
supposed to be... Oh, yeah, okay.
I hate air enthusiasts. Was one comment.
Air enthusiasts? What does that even mean?
I hate air enthusiasts is what that says. Yes, that group travels to
What?
most of the small airports in the area to hire flights. We have them at Concord every year. Okay. Deal with it. Anyway. Okay. This one is called or titled, either one. Injured baby deer in Morgan territory.
Oh, no.
Oh, so bad. 2 days ago, probably dead by now. I've left a message with
Probably
East Bay.
its guts are probably getting eaten out by coyotes.
Yeah, coyotes. I've left a message with East Bay Regional Parks. But is there a number or contact for anyone that tends to injured animals in the parks? We came
No.
across an injured baby deer lying in a creek bed crying out,
Yeah.
hoping there is a way to get it some help.
Yeah, it's called nature.
Someone just copy and pasted the URL to the Lindsay Wildlife Reserve.
Okay. No. That's not what you
Thanks for the help.
do. Yeah, the guys giving tours for the museum are just going to strike into action.
Oh my gosh. Someone commented like yesterday, do you still need help?
Do you still...
A day later,
I'll be there.
not so much.
It's a circle of life.
Wait, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's just call it Ranger Rick. Ranger Rick asked, "Do you still need help?" And let's say the poster.
Okay.
The poster said, "Yes." Ranger Rick, dude, we have a developing situation here.
Hearing it first here, gentlemen.
Ranger Rick says,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ranger Rick asks, "Can you give me the location and I'll check on it?"
Interesting.
Poster says it's at the end of Finley Road, Morgan Territory, Old Finley Road Trail.
I know. We know.
The
Finley Road.
poster posted a map of it.
Wow, detailed.
Ranger Rick then responds,
Guys, this deer is getting saved, baby.
Yeah, Ranger Rick's on the case. Ranger Rick, I cannot believe this is happening right now. Okay, Ranger Rick responds, I want to make sure it's still there. Do you know approximately how big it is? Poster, it is very small and still has its spots. Probably the size of a Labrador. Ranger Rick.
Wow, that's small.
Ranger Rick, I'm going now. I have a dog crate I'm bringing.
A dog crate for
Poster.
a deer?
Poster, I'll meet you now. Drive to the end of Finley Road where the gate is. Rick, I just got here. Hope I'm in the right place. Rick, I started walking. Am I at the wrong place? Didn't see anything. Where are you?
The Chronicles of Ranger Rick.
The poster didn't fucking show up for the phone.
No!
Didn't show up. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, that deer died then. Did it?
Dead.
Oh, shit.
Do better. Do better, poster. Ranger Rick was out there on the line. Ranger Rick was out there on the line.
He was sacrificing his amazing Saturday evening to save this
To save
deer.
lives. Okay? And I don't care how big, how small, how insignificant a deer's life is, which is pretty insignificant. In the grand scheme of things. Ranger Rick was on the case.
We're not laughing about deer. It's just I'm sorry, that's just funny.
And look, if I needed one person to help save me, other than my immediate family, of course, you better know I'm calling Ranger Rick.
You better know I'm
going on to Nextdoor. Absolutely getting on to
Yes.
Nextdoor and direct messaging this Ranger Rick guy.
Yeah.
And he'll bring a
Yeah.
dog crate to put me in.
Yeah.
And he's going to put a dog crate in there.
That's funny, dude.
At least I don't have spots. All right. And now we get... Here we go. This is where we get a little spicy. This is where we get a little bit more exciting.
Okay.
Package thief, Country View.
Oh, dang. Yeah, man.
Followed this
Fuck
car...
those guys.
Yeah, totally not okay. Followed this car out of the neighborhood today. And what neighborhood is this?
Wait,
this is
followed
This
it?
is like Santa Monica. This is like Crow Canyon.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah, this
Okay,
looks like Doughty Road. But of course, they posted a picture of the car with his license plate, and fantastic. Thank you. Don't know if you're supposed to do that. Followed this car out of the
like a
neighborhood
bounty
today,
hunter.
aimlessly driving around, stopping at houses, and taking packages.
Really?
Saw her take one from Samoa Court, reported to San Ramon police.
Interesting.
This girl is just taking packages. The government needs to place higher fines and penalties on mail and package thefts.
Oh, so now we're going into the political standpoint
Yeah.
of legislation now.
Yes. Well, like as we heard before,
The U.S.
county politics.
The U.S. Yeah.
Like with the Red Willow Bridge, right? With the homeless man under Red Willow Bridge.
Right. As they should be shooed along.
As they
in
should be,
quote-
they
in
should be
quotes.
shoot along. No, they should not be shoot along.
Absolutely
they should be
not.
invited inside, and they should be cared for. But I think obviously the same guy.
Yeah. With the Contra Costa political officials, they don't need to look at their master's degree in law
No.
or anything like that.
No.
They should really look at Nextdoor first.
Yes, they should.
For what legislation there should be.
What needs to
writing.
happen? What needs to happen?
Yeah,
Go to
exactly.
Nextdoor. She needs to be dealt with. ... Wow.
She needs to be dealt with.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen
Damn.
those videos of come Christmas time? There's a lot of package theft. Obviously there's a lot. Amazon is just crammed.
Sure. I mean, I do it all the time. I look at an Amazon. Sometimes I'm going around neighborhoods and I look at Amazon packages
Oh yeah.
and I go, well, that's probably a good size. It's probably maybe whatever it might be
Like
in
a
there.
TV or a computer
Yeah.
maybe.
And I
or-
just kind of like haul it into my back trunk.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Do you kind of
Maybe this post
what,
is
do you
about
kinda
me.
like feel it and weigh it and see if it's heavy or if it's light? Do you just
Well, if
kinda
it's light,
leave
I
it?
just kind of like I throw it away.
Oh. Okay.
I don't leave it on the porch. I just throw it into the compost, actually,
Oh,
on the
fantastic.
street. Anyway.
That's fantastic. What I was gonna say was,
Yeah.
have you ever seen those videos of the Ring cameras of the package thefts being
Pranked?
tricked? Yeah, and they take the packages, and all of a sudden packages blow up with like ooze, like blue gunk,
that's sick.
or like paint.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I've seen that.
I want
I've
to
seen
start
that with
doing
bikes. I've seen that with bikes that aren't locked up
that. Oh my god!
in public spaces, and they put
they put
an invisible, some sort of like rope.
Yeah.
No such thing, but
Yeah.
it's like some sort of like really strong,
Oh my
invisible
gosh,
like
yeah.
string attached
Oh my-
to some sort of
that's
apparatus, like a
That's
bench or something.
yeah,
And then these people who try and steal the bike, they go and they just go right over the handlebars.
right over the handlebars.
And they're so stunned, and they just like walk away like nothing happened. Oh, it's so funny. I'll try
walk
and look
away
up some
more like
videos after
crawl
this.
away.
That was Nextdoor. Ding dong. Guys, in summary, don't ever fly over San Ramon.
Don't do it. No fly zone.
No fly zone.
No fly
Don't
zone.
steal packages, and save lives.
Yes, say guys,
Save lives.
keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Always bring a dog crate with you
And call
just
on,
in case.
and call on Rick.
And call on Ranger Rick
Absolutely.
whenever you're in dire need.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say?
Do we have a Jack's World?
We do have a Jack's World.
Jack's World. Jack's World. Oh, living in it.
We had the our bio says that we are solving some of the biggest problems that our world faces today,
Yeah, and we are.
and we are. And I was thinking about some of the biggest problems that we could solve
Mm-hmm.
fully. No legislation needed on this podcast.
Yeah.
you know, and I thought of gun control. So this is my question to you, Jack.
Yeah.
Being an expert on gun control,
Yes.
do we arm teachers?
Yes.
We do. We
Yes.
do.
Yes, and I'll tell you
Okay.
exactly why.
Oh no. Oh
And I'll tell
no.
you exactly why. We'll arm them.
Or instead of arming teachers, what would we do?
or instead of them? Oh no, we are. We definitely are.
Oh, we
arming
are.
them.
Okay.
We absolutely are arming our teachers.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
And I'll tell you how, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to just be a pistol.
Sure.
It's going to be a fully automatic weapon. Fully automatic weapons.
We're saving the fully automatic weapons
Look.
for the teachers.
Look, and here's the deal. Will they have bullets in them? Absolutely not. They're all going to be blanks.
Oh.
But the teachers aren't going to know that. The teachers aren't going to know that at all. The teachers or the students. We're going to tell both the teachers and the students, yeah, these are real guns and they have real bullets in them. And then, once shots are fired, those motherfuckers are going down. Whether it be a student or a teacher. Booyah. Solved. Solved. And I'll tell you why. Because schools, hey, by the way, you're not a police officer. If my high school had a gun in every room, I would have gotten shot at least 4 times by now. I would have bullet wounds. I would have bullet wounds everywhere because
Swiss cheese.
I'd be Swiss. I'd be so Swiss, and I would have. Here's why: is because, I was annoying, maybe a little annoying, maybe a little talkative in class.
Sure.
But
And who knows whether or not a teacher would have just been like, oh, you know what, fuck this guy.
maybe
Bang!
yeah, totally, just like with a sawed-off shotgun or something.
Yeah.
It would turn into the Hunger Games so quickly.
Oh, this is my thing. This is my thing.
Yeah,
It's
we should give them water guns.
it's just like a super soaker.
I think actually for real we should give them water guns.
Oh, for not even for the intruders, for the students.
Yes,
Got it. Just in case they get out of line.
because we did that to
Or like a spray bottle.
Yeah. No, but a spray bottle's only gonna go so far, and so I think like
okay.
a super soaker.
We need a
could probably do it.
super soaker.
Yeah.
I like paintballs.
Oh, or rubber bullets.
Not quite.
Oh, not quite.
No.
okay,
Rubber
okay,
bullets is like the hardest punch you'll ever take.
Oh man, yeah, those are tough. Huh?
Imagine taking a punch from Mike Tyson in the middle of the chest. That's what a rubber bullet feels like.
Man. And then I'd have an ear missing all of a sudden, and then I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
Yeah. Rubber bullet can do that too. Could you
Damn.
imagine just, obviously.
Yeah.
Like this school shooting shit needs to stop. Like it's like obviously
Ridiculous.
fucking terrible.
Whatever. Yeah.
And just imagine, which will never happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully, obviously, that something terrible happens at, I don't know, Saramon.
Sure.
The high school that we went to.
Skull
Do we trust our campus monitors, who are getting paid like 11, maybe 12 hours, to maybe $12 an hour,
Yeah.
to be the line of,
The line
security,
of defense.
the line of defense between
last
me
line of
and this guy,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think.
Guy just comes on campus, starts spraying people down, and all of a sudden,
It's all right, guys. It's all right. We've got an aide who's some kid's mom,
we have campus
and
monitor.
she's got a Beretta on her ankle,
That's right.
and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We're all good now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I remember we had a. Okay, this is a funny story. I remember we had a shooting threat actually at the school our senior year. Someone wrote something on a bridge. One of our friends found out about it, told it to the police.
The bridge was at.
Yes, it was. And
trying to maintain a lot of
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
And all of us, and so it said something about having a shooting at Santa Mountain.
Yeah.
And so the next day, some people showed up, some people didn't.
Yeah.
I know both of us showed up because
Yeah.
I was in my English class when it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
There was a date and time
Yeah.
of which this guy thought he was going to get away with this shit.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey man, all talk, no walk.
Yeah, it's a lot of bark and no bite, okay? Wait, that's not the right phrase.
That's
That's not the right phrase.
no.
You should not bark nor bite.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But anyway, our English teacher said, "Oh yeah, so we're supposed to all get gunned down today." And
sick English teacher.
Yeah.
Way to start the goddamn class.
yeah, this is like second period.
Jesus Christ.
And she was like, "Well, it's all right because I got you guys like a bunch of like really big books." And she was dead serious, man. This girl was dead serious. I won't tell the teacher's name, even though you know who it is.
Okay.
And my English teacher was like, "Yeah, we've got big books for you guys.
To block the bullets.
Yes, we have big books for you guys, and we're looking at
Dunce.
like we didn't
Flipping idiot.
we didn't have the Bible, but it was like big Bible-sized, big thickum books.
Yeah, man.
And she was like, "So if we have an issue, then you guys have some line of defense."
Oh my God. Seriously?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me and 500 pages of literature are gonna it's gonna save me.
Literally, me, Great Gatsby's gonna get in between me and this bullet.
Well, that's not big enough. That book is not big enough.
Oh yeah. Well, neither is any book.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe like 4 yellow pages could
Yeah,
maybe stop.
possibly.
Maybe stop.
there were a couple of yellow
Like a
pages.
22.
There were a couple yellow pages that she brought in for the class.
There we go.
I had.
Oh, she brought books in.
Yes, as defense for the class, which was actually a really nice gesture.
It was a nice.
But definitely, if the shooter came in, we'd all be dead. So
Sure.
doesn't matter how many books we threw at that guy. But I had an L. Ron Hubbard book that was like 800 pages, and I was like, maybe I have a shot.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh my gosh,
That's funny, man.
should we? That's how we stop gun control. By the way, thank you, Nico. That was very, 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 very good, and I'm glad we solved that.
Yep.
Let's answer some of your questions, guys.
Please.
Fan. Okay, we have just a couple more, and then you guys will be hearing this. Obviously, we're recording this before. We don't record these podcasts and then send them out the day of.
Are you telling them our secrets?
Oh yeah, whatever. You're getting a behind the scenes look at telepathy, everybody.
That's right, baby.
But
Open door.
I think we're recording this on Sunday, May 30th, and I think maybe today or maybe tomorrow I'll go and ask for some questions from you guys, some more questions,
Yep.
so that by episode 6 and 7 we can have more questions, maybe phrased in a different way, just so it's not like a broad twin question, but maybe more specific twin questions,
Yeah.
or just questions.
We
at
like
all.
specific ones. Maybe like a what if.
Oh, yeah, I like those. I
positive
like
what ifs.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Have you ever pretended to be the other twin to finesse a situation?
Yes.
To really finesse a situation, though,
Yes.
I have never.
Okay. Define finesse.
To gain an advantage because you are me.
Yep.
Okay, so do tell. Because we had the misidentified dating occurrence.
We did. There was a lot of there. There's definitely more than one example that comes to mind.
Mhm. Okay. Either one would work. Anyone could work, actually.
I don't know, man. Teachers in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers in high school would come up to me and like, say, Jack. Oh, good of you, good class today, or something like that.
Oh, interesting.
And I would like talk to them, in Jack form.
And wait, can I get a sample of that, by the way? Because we've kind of talked about that before on the pod, and I don't know what that looks like. Can you talk to me as if I'm Jack, please?
Yeah, well, no, I don't talk as if like physically as if you're you. I talk as like in the voice that I am now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't like try to do an impression of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, you can't?
I don't think I can.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm pretty close as is.
Yeah.
Just naturally.
Yeah.
I do a pretty good natural impression of you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Pretty naturally.
But
gifted at that.
how do you act differently when you're me?
I don't act differently because the people who are thinking that I'm Jack don't know
Don't
either
really
of us
know, and they
very
don't
well.
deserve. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe another example is and you'll like this
Okay.
when it comes to girls.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you get some dancer girls coming up to you and going, "Hey,
Yep.
Jack, that was such a good performance."
Yep. I remember I was at Encontro
Oh.
and
that's
with
awesome.
my mommy and daddy having
Aw,
having
yeah.
fantastic dinner out. And there was a group of girls that
Gals.
women that danced with you.
Okay.
I think in our grade.
Oh, okay.
They came up to the table, and I knew they were coming up to the table to tell me.
So they
to
came up
to welcome
to the
me
table.
to welcome me back to Danville.
Oh wait, when was this?
This was winter, I believe. January, February, close to that.
2021.
Yes. Maybe it was before. I think it was around there. Maybe March.
Wow.
Anyway, I saw them coming up and I knew what they were doing. And so I said, because mom is, my mom's a badass, but she doesn't go with practical jokes
She
really
doesn't-
well.
Yeah, she's like, that's too mean of
My-
you guys to do that.
My
And I
dad,
was like, it's too mean
my
of them
dad
not to know
will
my
be-
real identity.
exactly.
So
My
deal with it.
dad could take it to the moon and back.
Yeah, for real.
And I think that's where we get it from.
I think so. Yeah.
And I told
He's also given
I
us
was,
ideas on how to get away with it. I would say.
Yeah. Pauly B's gotten away with some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Damn.
they start coming up, and I say, "Mom, Dad, don't say anything."
Yeah.
That's what I just don't say anything.
Just
they goes,
smile
Jack,
and nod.
how are you? I'm so good. How are you guys? I haven't seen you in so long. How's that? Remind me, you're at Colorado Boulder. That's right.
Oh, and then you guys,
you're at
and then you
Boulder.
just curse him out. You just cuss him out right there.
What?
Well, you're. Oh! I thought you were. I was getting the impression that you were trying to assume my identity and then break my persona at the same time.
No! I'm trying to take advantage of your persona
Oh well, thank you.
to my own
Because
benefit.
sometimes
Yeah,
you can
and-
be an asshole
and
as
then
me,
afterwards,
and then I'm all of a sudden an asshole.
yeah, and then afterwards they invited me out for drinks, and so
Okay.
that's kind of how it went.
What an amiable fellow.
Yep.
I do have a story.
I'd be
though.
a really good CIA agent.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Just being able to put on different identities.
For sure.
I don't think
Either
I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, I think it is a good thing.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, I have a story that I'm still actually, I get talked to. I get told this story by my Chapman friends all the time.
Is this story about me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
At orientation, freshman year
I've never
orientation.
heard. Have I ever heard this story before?
Yes.
Oh,
you,
okay.
You were the story.
Okay.
Freshman year orientation. And you were signing. I was doing something in my dorm. I was getting my dorm ready or something, putting my clothes away or, getting my bed ready. And you were registering for classes.
Yeah.
As me.
I was registering for the school
Oh, you were registering for the school.
on orientation
and
day.
you were registering for clubs.
Yes. Yeah,
Tell
it was
me
funny.
some of
It
the
was funny.
Tell me some of the clubs that you registered me for.
I think it was LGBTQAI plus.
Okay.
It was
Yes.
The socialists.
Yes, it was the socialist club.
There was a socialist club. There was
Yes.
a communist club.
No.
Yeah, there was a communist club. Yep.
That's super great.
There was a.
I think there was, your basic
There was like
feminism.
there was like a cricket club. Oh, there was a feminist club.
Well, yeah, I mean,
There was like a-
because
there was like a-
power. I mean, obviously, power to women,
Absolutely.
but I'm not going to be a part of that club.
Hey, man. Yeah. No, I agree.
But I also don't play cricket.
You don't play cricket.
Anyway,
Yep.
moral of the story.
Moral of the story:
You-
Chapman was the only school that I didn't get into, and I took it to him and signed up.
You went right under
on
their noses.
orientation, right under their noses. Dude.
Yeah.
Right under their noses.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
In all honesty,
I won.
You could have.
I won that
assumed
battle.
My identity. You could have just gone to college all these 3 years for me.
I definitely could. I still can. Next year, I can go to some classes for you. I would love to.
If
If you have like a boring history class, I could definitely go to class for you. I would love to. I would love to.
I think you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
For real?
Let's
Okay,
do it.
I'm trying to think of a class that I have. I have a film writing class, like a writing and film class.
I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that. Do you have like a history class coming up?
No, I already took World War II
Gosh,
last
dang
semester,
it.
which was sick.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, we're veering from the story. The story is that you then were introduced to some of the dance ladies
Yes, I was.
in my grade,
Mm-hmm.
and you met them
Mm-hmm.
for the first time
Yes.
that day,
Yes.
and I haven't met them yet.
Yes.
I had not met them yet, and they
Mhm.
were in my program,
Yep.
in my grade.
Yep.
And I'm sure, and I heard that you were a bit intentionally standoffish. Talk to me a little bit about that. Hey, what's up, Jack? How are you? Oh,
I did
hey.
that. I did that intentionally
Yes,
because
yes.
I
Because now I'm working uphill.
because all you can do from then on is get better. Go
That
uphill.
is so nice of you.
Yeah, because even on your least empathetic / excited,
Mhm.
energetic day, you're
Mhm.
still gonna be a lot more energetic than I am.
Okay.
And so I was.
Oh, so you
I
were
was.
s- yeah,
I was
so-
even low on my energy level.
So basically, what you were doing is you were setting a bar.
I was setting a very low bar
Very
for you
low
to
bar.
then very easily
Succeed.
exceed.
Wow.
I was doing you a favor.
Damn, that's just the best.
You're welcome.
Well, that's a great question. Thank you for that question. We have
Moving on.
many people who ask, or many people who say, miss you boys,
Mm-hmm.
love what you're doing. Hello, I've got a couple hellos.
Yep, those aren't questions, but
Definitely not questions.
it's okay.
Um,
Still love them.
yeah, of course. I have a question for you.
For me specifically or for us?
I guess for us.
Okay.
To wrap things up. So, what do you think we have yet to discover about being twins?
How you are in relationship.
Indeed.
How you are in relationship and me not in relationship.
Mm.
Because that's been vice versa, and it didn't go so well.
Yeah, well,
and that was a case-by-case basis.
it absolutely was a
but
case-by-case basis. And
I'm
some of the
very-
relationships, well, some of the relationships you've had were still very good friends with those people.
Yes, very good friends with those people.
With those ladies.
And even me. Very
And-
good friends with those
Yes,
those people.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And when both of the parties, all the parties are mature and wanting to still be in each other's lives, and that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But when I don't know,
It's
let's
like Friends,
say,
the TV show. Like
let's yeah.
to a little bit.
And
I don't know.
when there when there is a you or when someone asks you or tells you, Nico, it's either him or me. Not
Then it's a parent.
gonna
Then it's parent
work
trap.
out. Not
It's-
gonna work
Then
out.
it's parent
And
trap.
then I get pissed.
You know.
I get mad.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay?
And
I get mad
and
because-
you should as well. And that reminds me there has been that situation before.
Mm-hmm.
Where my significant other at the time was saying that she didn't like Jack, and did not
I don't even know how that could happen.
and did not really care for him that much. Didn't want to really hang out with him, and said you could either hang out with him or with me.
Oh damn.
And I went full on Dennis Quaid
yeah.
and said him. And she said, "What?" And I said, "HIM him."
And I'll see ya.
You remember that scene in Parent Trap where
I
she
do.
gets whatever her name is.
Is there a lot?
Cruella, or who, the
Yeah,
Cruella, type character
for sure.
gets picked on by the Lindsay Lohan character or characters, gets shoved off into the lake, and in the morning she falls in the lake, swims back, says, as soon as we get married,
Sending them out to boarding school.
it's sending off to boarding school in Switzerland.
And look, she was trying to
It's
send me
either
off to
that-
boarding
it's-
school. I
it's-
think.
it's
I
either-
think
it's
she
either
was
that-
trying to send me off to boarding school.
She was definitely trying to send you off to Switzerland.
And I am not going to Switzerland.
Although Switzerland, I would love to go to Switzerland.
So
but
though I am Swiss cheese, of course.
yeah.
And but we did solve gun control, so it's all good.
So no more Swiss cheese.
No more Swiss cheese.
No-
and no
no
more
need-
Switzerland.
No need to go to Switzerland anymore.
And that's exactly how we're gonna wrap up this podcast.
Exactly.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening. This has been Telepathy. My name is Jack Bianchi. I've been with my twin Nico Bianchi, and I'll see you around.
Trusting that truth says